Yes, welcome on another episode of the 211 Media. And of course, don't forget to share, comment, and of course, like on all our social media platforms. This evening, we have brought you the 001. That is Big Ali. I think that is the current nickname we are giving him, Big Ali, Alijoma. He's having also other previous names. You remind me of PDD, Sean Cobbs, Puff Daddy. We shall be talking all about that. But welcome on the 211 Media. How are you doing?
Um, all right.
Today you seem to be cool. Everything is fine.
Oh, that was
We are not seeing that vibe kind of Alijoma.
no, I think it's gradual. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see how it goes. But welcome. How have you been now for all these previous years?
It's all been amazing.
Hmm.
Great music.
For starters, as I was saying, you've been having a series of names because I wanted to ask we start way back from having some good discussion because the Alijoma we're having currently now, if you look at 2010, if I'm not mistaken, that was Nicky J. You
Yeah.
have been having transitions from Nicky J, Chris Nicky, Alijoma. I don't know right now whether Big Ali is another new name we may have because you surprise us always with names. How did you
No,
transition from
no,
Nicky J to
it's a bit
Alijoma?
crazy.
Hmm.
I know reality, can change a lot or can make you see things different. Um, you know, uh, there are so many trends. And back then, it was the R&B music kind of era, where if you were not listening to Chris Brown,
Yeah,
R.
yeah.
Kelly,
I see the Chris way is coming.
all this, but everybody was influenced by that music and the culture. And so So, I didn't actually, I didn't get myself that. I didn't give myself. Uh, my friends gave me the name, and the first one was Chris.
Yes.
And I don't know, out of nowhere, it turned out to be Nicky Jam. But I didn't really understand so much
Hmm.
about all that. We're just into the culture, and I was doing R&B also, yeah. So, but then I realized I was in Uganda all the time. So I started music in 2010, but then I wasn't really like a serious artist until 2013. But I was doing music. It was just something I have passion for. But it wasn't like something serious for me.
You came, then you bumped into
Yeah,
MC Ghetto. How do you bump into MC?
I didn't actually bump into MC Ghetto because I said I was not serious about music all that time. So 2013, I went to the studio and sang my first ever local music, not album. Sang also in Dinka.
Because I
And
think you are called the Dinka ambassador.
yeah, I'll come to that. But that sound, I didn't know was gonna make the Alijoma we know today. I was just praising my mom, whatever I sang in that song, it's all that I've been through. And it touches a lot of people. It's a relatable song. We know what our mothers,
Yeah.
went through because of us. So yeah, the song was
Became a different
something different.
something different.
But when I released the music, I'd already changed the name because something made me do that. And something actually made me change the whole idea of R&B and everything and not being authentic, getting involved with other cultures you don't really understand. So there's this game, used to play in school where like you write names and you
Yeah.
start crossing letters until you form something, and that's how Alijoma was formed.
Oh,
So Alijoma is an acronym for me. It's not a nickname. Alijoma stands for my full name, Olier John Magot. So it's not a nickname for
wow.
me, and there I just knew that yes, I found something authentic, something I can say, yeah, I can be my chest and say, this is me. And that's how the Alijoma name came on. The name comes with everything. When you change your mindset, I was not thinking of R&B or anything. I just wanted to give music to my people because I was in Kampala and they were bringing artists all the way from Juba to Kampala to come and perform. Nobody booked us. Nobody even thinks about us being artists. Those that were doing the R&B, the hip hop. So
As a
I thought it
person,
was a good thing.
as a person who started with R&B, how do you see you doing now dancehall with the likes of MC Ghetto? First of all, how do you come to know MC Ghetto?
So when the song was a hit, it trended in Australia first. And then it got to Kenya. The MC, MC is an artist and he's also an organizer. And that was not the first time I met MC, but we were not close. But he's my nephew. So when my song blew up, there's now a lot of communication. I got to be also close with MC. So I then told him, hey, I see you organize events in Kenya. So would it be okay if I come and perform in that event? Because normally that's the 9th July South Sudanese celebration as well. But even before that, we were already planning to work on a collaboration. So I made the song and I sent it to him, and that is very good. But it was a different version of Bereket. So I sent him the CD. I got to Kenya, then he left me in Kenya, came to Juba during the Conscience concert in Juba. That was 2015.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah. So he lost the CD, but we were already together. So we're just all about doing concerts and stuff. So I went to Kenya and I realized there's actually a bit of fun days here. I can have access to so many things, Wi-Fi is there and so many things. I said, hey, I think I should stay a bit and push my music. And that's how I started pushing my music there. And MC and I now we're very close at this point. So we started bringing music together. So we came back to Uganda and then we went to the studio and recorded it.
You recorded the song.
Yes.
Okay.
But now a different one. It's just the idea that is the same, but it's a total different song. So yeah. So that's how I met music.
It was on the same beat that we listened.
It was in the same beat.
Because this beat, most people were referring it to some Ugandan
It's
artists.
because we were at a time, the beats originated from conscience. Galababa, galababa.
Okay.
So Ugandans are known for dancing, and it came out more like a rhythm. But people were doing it like they changed something small in the beats. So Bampino was there, did a song Latinum. Uh, now, but there was this particular song, Walk to Walk. So we didn't actually use the beat. So we know the dancehall music. It's a music where like artists it can be a rhythm. Many artists will sing on the same beats in different keys, different ideas, different stuff. So said, why don't we jump on this beat? We have a very beautiful song that we missed to do when there was that trend in 2015. But there's a new trend now in 2016. Why don't we do it? And that's how it went about.
But that wasn't enough. You did another song again, Khartoum.
We did Karaton.
Yes.
And we did Don't Collect.
People were starting relating you as a duo. What happened later on that you split it?
Yeah, because we were not a duo. It's just because we were together and we were also family. So there's no day that you would see me alone and then see MC Ghetto. You always see us together. And then we end up doing music together. When he has an album or an EP, I'll have songs I'll collaborate with him. I have something I'm doing here, he will drop. And that's how it was. So people thought we were a duo, but we were not. Yeah.
Now, you as an artist who have been doing dancehall, so on and so forth, of recent, you were crowned the name of wedding artist. The fact of doing traditional music, how now do you start now to relate doing traditional music?
To be honest, um, it's just so crazy because I say people don't understand music business. I'm I'm a singer, I'm an entertainer, and I do music for a living. So if people love my music and that's the kind of music they love from me, makes them happy. Why do you want me to do something but nobody lets me with? We listen to Lingala, we listen to Bongo from Tanzania, we listen to Ugandan music, we listen to Ethiopian music. Well, you never question, you never say it is local. Even the Nigerian music that you listen to is also local. Yeah, it's made home. Whatever you make at home is local. So we lack something like we don't know how to sell our own product. And we have this heart, I would say maybe it's mental slavery. We still believe something that is made out of your country is better than what you can make at home. Yeah. So that's our biggest problem. There is no any general metro wedding artist. All these artists, they perform a wedding and they get paid. We're not begging anyone. They pay us for our service. So what is wrong in weddings? I don't see anything wrong with weddings. It's one of achievement anybody can have in life.
How do you look at the scenario where people used to call you a wedding traditional artist? Right now, wedding music, our traditional music is the one trending. How do you look at this transition
You see,
from you, the person who started from way back
it
to the
takes
days?
it takes me back to being authentic, and this is why I always be the best. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying I'm what I know. I'm the best because it's come from my heart. It's authentic. It's original. You don't understand it. They cannot lie to me that you don't know my music. But there are those that actually sing in English and they claim they're international artists and you don't know their music. You don't know it because it doesn't sound real to you. Because why do I want to be the hero when I can be Alijoma? Yeah. Why do I want to be Chris Brown when I can be Alijoma? So I'll tell you, show me one artist that sings in English and is better than me in this country.
People should make research on that.
Yeah, you see, it's funny that there are times like I see things like most streamed artists, most this and most that, and I'll be like, where do they get all this noise? We only have one platform, which is Audio Mavi that recognizes at least our top 10. And I've been sitting there. Does Benue sound to anyone like a traditional kind of music? It's not. It's a big song that's better. This sound. I have dropped songs that you can listen to in clubs, in pharmacies, in churches. Music that can like as I've always said an artist is like a restaurant. Where you go and you order what's that?
Have different tastes.
Different taste. And that's what I do also. Versatile. I can do dancing, I can do Afrobeat, I can do R&B, I can do traditional. Even this, if you look, it's just like a lingala. Any genre of music, as long as it's something that needs you to sing, I'll fit them.
Okay, looking at you, Ally, of course, one name which used to come up, that is John Frog. Later on, I know you reconciled, but people are still missing that energy which was in the industry because our industry is built on controversy. Are you somehow feeling like you should bring back that energy,
We, we,
or you guys are now
we
completely like
really need
this?
to change that narrative. Um, it doesn't take us anywhere. And I came to realize it's also one of the reasons why we're not going to discover any other star. Legion is not going to be a star forever. Like, we're going to keep doing this, promoting controversies more than the actual project. It makes me sad because I have a beautiful content that needs to go out there that you need to feel it spiritually, you need to feel it emotionally, that it comes from the authors. It's a work of art. It doesn't have to come with controversies. And I don't know if you noticed the song I dropped with Anyariel was never announced. We just dropped it. We need our fans to love music as it is. I should not add so much to it because we're gonna keep some people that are not supposed to be there in positions that are not theirs. We need those that deserves to be there.
I was having one discussion with one promoter. I don't know whether your camp is okay with it. It was like you guys should have maybe a battle to settle this.
You can only do that with business, man. You know, I came up with that a few years ago, but it felt like I was trying to bury his career that was already there. I was just blamed for the burial. It was already there. So I said, man, I don't want to be blamed for this. I didn't kill the career, so if I say I wanted to help, maybe I could help you, maybe raise you from the death. But yeah, nobody listened to me.
Let's talk about the recent scenario that happened to your ally. And the natives were like, why you never posted to say anything of what happened of him of
I
recent?
didn't want to talk about this because not everyone likes social media. Like I told you, I don't like controversies now. Uh, I don't need to be involved in myself in things. Whoever that is watching this knows how much effort that I that I put in whatever that happened that day. I was far, but I made communications. I'm the one who confirmed where he was because I made calls. He is my brother. I don't hate him, and I always tell people I don't hate them. I only just don't agree with him. That's it. I just don't agree with him, but I don't hate him. So when this happened to him, I didn't like it because if such things can happen to someone like him, then who among us cannot? So I don't know what John did. I don't think he deserves that. He doesn't deserve it. If we are treated like that, you think we're gonna get respect from outside? Would somebody see us like they stars will say we are? No. I don't know what John did. Yes, maybe he was wrong. Maybe he was not wrong. But that's not the reason here. I'm just saying it should stop. It should stop. It should not happen to any one of us or any citizen in this country. We are all important and we are all equal. So yeah. So that's
That
it.
is massive message. That is massive message. Anyway, what should we expect from you, or what should your fans expect from you this year?
So this year, I've so far released not just this year. I started dropping songs in the album a few days, I mean a few months ago, and one of them was January. January is part of the album. Recently released song Mango Tanyarwa Mtiang, which is part of the album. So yeah, my fans should expect an album. But yeah, not so
I
soon.
remember you telling me that was last year that this album would be much of collaboration.
Yes. I feel that we need to first improve our talent within so we know the quality of music we're putting out there. Yeah. Yes, the traditional music is doing good, but that's not the only kind of music we can sell. So I need to do collaborations with so many artists upcoming, those that are already in the industry, because this is when we can exchange our knowledge in music. Because when we do collaborations, it's not that you're gonna be better than the other one. Say that you can do a great project, a masterpiece that everyone loves. Why would I collaborate with you and then people are going to be laughing at you because you didn't do good? So what's the point of collaborating? So I think it would be more of us mentoring ourselves, especially the upcoming artists. I'm gonna give them so many collaborations this year because I need us to shape the sound. 2023 we did great, but we know what brought us back there. We all know. There is no way you'd expect that our section will be better than the others. We've seen what's happening already in the country, the economy. It's the people that listen to our music. And if they are not happy, if all that you do, wake up in the morning and all you need is what to eat, you don't even know if you have it or you're going to get it tomorrow. These are the people that listen to my music. So I relate. And if things are not going well with them, you're not expect things to be okay with artists. So yes, 2026 is not a good year.
So far, how many songs you've dropped on of the album?
3 songs.
That's Malu.
That's Malu, Benue, me and okay. Yes,
What is the name of the album?
it's called Kushbo.
Anyway, before I let you go, the nearby country of Uganda, of recent, we've seen them getting the copyright. You're one of the people who went to the J1. That was November last year.
Yeah.
So far, how are we standing about the copyright?
Actually, copyright wasn't the main reason why we went. Copyright is really a long story. I think this takes us back to what I just said. We're being sanctioned as a country. We know this. It's not something new. We all know it. So there are so many services that we cannot have now in the country, and copyright is one of them. So if there is something that we need now, it's peace. We went there to request our president. So at least we can be part of the peace building because we artists we are the peace ambassadors. And we can go out to the grassroots to just spread the word of peace. So our request was a 10-state caravan music as the artist. And that's the main point that you understand. Yeah, copyright was one of them. There's something we know. It's not something we can just do tomorrow or next year or next year. It's a process.
But is there any chance that?
Of course, yes. So peace, it's what we need because when there is peace, when there is security, when there is food security, the rest of the things can easily work themselves out. Because right now, you think you wake up with your 10,000 or 15,000 pound and you want to buy data because Alijoma dropped a new song. No, you need to it first. Yeah. So you see it?
We need peace.
We need peace.
Anyway, that is all we had for you.
Until you ask for water and you start asking Malu, that's when we'll stop.
Anyway, that's all we had for you from the 001, as some people call you, that you're the 001. Big Ali. But let me hope this time around we're not changing names.
Of course I'm not.
I think the Big Ali is
the Big Ali is just more of like a title, you know. Same thing you call yourself. You know, the big comes from ego. You know, when I say I'm an ego, you know the story of the ego.
Flies very high.
So high.
Above than the other birds.
Of course. And you know, every time they rebrand.
Yeah.
And eagles realize that the feathers are too heavy, the beak is too, maybe it's too heavy and sharp and stuff. Maybe you go back, put yourself together again and come young.
And fly again.
So yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you so much. This is the 211 Media, and of course on the camera is the man himself. That is Chris HD. Not forgetting Navi. Salute.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
All right.
This is the 211 Media.